name is Josie, and I'm here today to talk about my favorite song by the band The Clash. It was really hard for me to narrow it down to just one song because I like so much different music and I have a really eclectic taste. But when I really thought about what had resonated with me over the years, I came down to one band, The Clash, specifically one song, the Clampdown. The Clash is a punk rock band from the 1970s. They, along with the Sex Pistols, Ramones, New York Dolls, and the Damned, were the huge pioneers for the punk rock genre. Punk rock was raw and angry and in your face. It exploded on the scene in the 1970s and bled over into the 1980s. And although the Clash only sustained a decade-long career, they have still remained to be one of the most influential punk bands of all time. They began in 1976 and disbanded in 1986. In 2003, they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The first reason why this is one of my favorite songs is because I love the band The Clash. And The Clash is actually the first band that introduced me to punk rock. I've been into punk rock since I was in high school, and so when I hear this song, it takes me back to that time and place when I first got my roots laid down in punk rock. The second reason that I really like this song is because the term the clampdown refers to an uptight governmental bureaucracy in the UK at the time that was laying down a lot of restrictions for the general public. And so the clampdown is an anarchist anthem of sorts. It basically calls out those who were being complicit with the government's tyrannical escapades, and calls for people, to come to action, revolt, stand up for your rights, all of that kind of stuff. This really resonated with me. I've always been one of the down with the patriarchy kind of people, and I believe that, the establishment and the elite is something, of the past, and I'm all about, for the people, by the people. And so that really resonated with me. The third reason that I really enjoy this song is because I just like the way that it sounds. I love the riffs, I love the introductory, I love Joe Strummer's vocals where he's just inaudibly speaking before screaming, what are we gonna do now, which is when the song explodes. And I'll play that for you now. That was the part that I was referring to. I really love the intro, but I love the whole song and I love the whole album. The song is upbeat and it's catchy, and when I hear it today, it still sounds like it could have come out, this year. It doesn't really sound like it came out in the 1970s and is over 50 years old. I really enjoy The Clash. They remain to be one of my favorite bands of all time, and this song specifically is one of my favorite songs of all time. Thank you for watching my speech about my favorite song.